Hello and welcome to GameCube World, also known as Peach's Castle Demo. You'll see why. Well, maybe Peach Castle or something like that. Now, this right here is a demo that developers had available way back in the day. It basically showcased the graphical capabilities of the GameCube. You know, the kind of things you could do with illumination, shadows, textures, and whatnot. And well, in this we control a little red arrow around the castle, and we have access to different rooms. Now each room showcases different technology. Let's see here, we have how many coins, we have Metal Mario. Over here we have unnamed, yes, uh, the cinema theater. Down here we've got the dome, I believe. And here we have the spiral staircase. Now, being here, you can just control this, move in 360 degrees, not an issue. But as you can see, you're a little bit limited anyway. Um, there is no way to speed up the movement. There's no way to jump, so to speak, or anything. You just float around. And whenever you want to see something, you just knock at the door and you're granted access. Now, you can also press the B button, which enters this sort of a free camera mode. You can see all around now. The details of this little statue here, pretty good for the time. Alright, let's go back to being the arrow. And you know what? To showcase this a little bit better, I'm going to give you the guided tour right here, main menu. Now, from the main menu, you can choose which stage you want to see. You can choose to go directly to the cave, go to the cinema, go to where Metal Mario is. But like I said before, I'm just gonna use the auto demo here to give you a better idea of what this looks like. Enjoy! First up, Peach's Castle, the entrance. This is the area we had already seen, but now from a little bit of different angles. Now again, keep in mind this was supposed to be a tech demo to demonstrate the capabilities of the GameCube. And you know, honestly, this doesn't look so bad. I mean, it's been, what, easily over 10, 15 years maybe. More than 15 years since this was released, and it doesn't really look bad at all. I believe the GameCube's games actually aged a little bit better than the Nintendo 64 games, for instance. But then again, that's to be expected. I mean, Nintendo 64 was uh, Nintendo's first attempt at having like a, you know, more of a 3D, more powerful console. They skipped the 32-bit era and went straight from 16-bit to 64-bit. Well, technically that's not correct since the Virtual Boy was 32-bit, but nobody really cares much about the Virtual Boy now, do we? I mean, I'm not knocking on it. It's still an impressive piece of tech for the time, but it was more of a hassle than it was worth in the end. Too many issues with people getting headaches and whatnot. I couldn't really tell you though, because I never really played one myself. At least not, you know, like in person with the actual Virtual Boy. But anyway, this right here, the spiral staircase, and there we are, at the very bottom of it. Remember, we are the red arrow. Huh. Wonder if it'll ever be included in a Smash game or something like that. I mean, we need some representation, right? Ah, area number 3. Again, I'm gonna say this. Graphics on this look pretty good. It's not, like wonderful, but back in its day, this was probably fantastic. As a matter of fact, Nintendo liked the GameCube hardware so much that they actually ended up reusing it for the Wii, right? Well, that's probably not the reason, but well, anyway, time for the next area, the cave. Time to see some lightning here. The effects can be achieved with the GameCube hardware. And here we go. A Goomba statue. Now, why would Peach have a Goomba statue of all things? I mean, I would imagine she has, I don't know, some sort of toad in there. Maybe Mario, you know? But nope. She keeps a statue of a Goomba in her basement. Huh. Now we got the cinema. Essentially how it projects the images on the screen. It's a whole bunch of GameCubes. Hmm. Did you guys ever own any of those colors? My GameCube's the black one. And now we have Metal Mario. So, see, this actually makes sense. This makes sense. Why would Peach have a Goomba? No, you're supposed to have Mario or something like that. One of your heroes, the ones that actually save you from the Goombas and the Koopa Troopas and essentially the whole Koopa clan. Whatever. Let's not question her. Look at the reflections on Metal Mario there. Cool, isn't it? How many coins? Look at how many we can fit on the screen all at once. By the way, those little bars you see down there, it sort of measures like the stress levels of the GameCube hardware. Like how much is being pushed by what you're seeing on the screen. And as you can see, we're barely reached like the bare minimum there. Even though this seems to be a pretty busy scene with all these coins bouncing around, different colors and whatever. And we're back to the entrance. Now anyway, let me show you something. Even though you can't really do much in terms of the demo, like I said, you don't really jump or run or anything. After all, you're just a floating arrow. You sort of do have a little bit of an interaction with the how many coins thing. As you can see, the arrow's down there, and the way to make the coins appear is by pushing A. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Well, I think you get the point. Look at this, I'm pressing the button as fast as I can, and this is what I'm getting here. Crazy. Well, anyway, it's time to go back. So here we press B, and the room is over. We go back to the main lobby. Now, another thing I forgot to mention is that, hold on, let's go here. The Metal Mario room. When you press the Y button, you get this effect. Now, look at this thing. Makes me think of, once again, Smash Brothers and the Fighting Polygon team. Look at this Mario right there. How many polygons have we gotten there? And back to reality it is. Now, I believe that's about all there is to see about this thing. I mean, of course, you can navigate yourself around the different areas if you wish, but for the most part, I believe the auto tour shows you pretty much all there is to see around. So that's it. I think I'm gonna leave this video right here. It's time to stop this, and well, see you later, guys, with another video. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, because it usually takes me some time to come up with ideas for something somewhat fresh. I don't like doing things that have already been done to death, which is why I take my time to, try to think of glitches or things like that are not exactly very common that everybody knows, which is why you don't see me, say, playing the first Super Mario Brothers and jumping over a flagpole or anything like that. So, hey, have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning, or whatever time of the day it is, whenever you're watching this video. This has been Empu for Old School Gamers, and I'll see you around.